product that Renia has been producing right from the beginning back in 1930 is our Renia finishing wax. Not these two wax types specifically. We acquired the Yankee wax, the Brilliant wax in the 1970s and the Hooco wax in the 1990s. But Renia originated with a line of shoe polish and waxes, flooring wax, shoe wax, and so on. These two products here are, well, I would say what is left of that area of application. Finishing wax is not the most needed product nowadays, although if you need it, you need it. It's mostly used for finishing the edges of leather soles. And leather soles in shoemaking and shoe repair, they're still around and they will always be around. But of course, it's not to the extent that it was in, let's say, the 1950s, 1960s, before all these new synthetic materials became available. Fashion also changes, so while the leather sole, and with it the finishing wax, will always have its place, it ebbs and flows, so sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. We are producing now a fraction of what we were doing 30 years ago per year, but it's still there and it will remain in the foreseeable future. Now, why do we have two types of wax? It's not just the colors. The colors are slightly different between the Hooco wax and the Brilliant wax. Black is black, of course, but there are different shades and tones of brown between the two. There is a list of which colors we have, both on the website and in our new catalog. There's also a color chart in the catalog, so you can compare side by side what is available in both types and what is only available in Brilliant wax or in Hooco. The main difference, though, is not that. The main difference is the softness or hardness of the two waxes. Yankee wax is a bit harder than Hooco wax, and Hooco wax by comparison is of course a bit softer. If you're used to working with one, switching to the other is going to be difficult because you're used to pressing the wax to the finisher, to the finishing wheel, to the brush in a certain way with a certain strength, and if you switch from one to the other, it will most likely require some changes there. All in all, both provide a very brilliant, very nice finish on leather. That's what they're good for, that's what they're used for, and they work really well. Using them on leather soles is one thing, but if they're used on the edge of leather there, they can also provide a very nice edge finish on other leather goods. Be it a belt, be it a leather bag, whatever it is. On badge 10, mostly chrome 10 as well. I wouldn't use it on any synthetic material. I wouldn't use it on very soft leathers because they won't hold that edge that you need. But on sturdier, thicker leathers, these can provide a very nice edge finish. The advantage is that you do not need an edge ink or any other dye to do that before you finish it, but you finish and dye the edge basically in one go. And also you can refinish it, same as with the leather sole. You can always add another coat of wax on top of what has worn off, clean it a little bit, and just put it against the finisher or the burnisher again to achieve the same finish that you had originally. So these waxes do not only work with a classic shoe finishing machine, they will also work with a burnisher, with a burnishing wheel, no matter if that's a large machine, one of those set-top, of those tabletop devices, or maybe just a little Coca-Cola wheel for a drill, for a Dremel. You generally work in the same way. You would press the triangular stick against the leather wheel, brush, whatever you have on your finisher, or into the grooves on the Coca-Cola wheel or other hardwood wheel that you have on the burnisher, in this case with the edge. Let the wheel or the brush take up as much wax as you need and then press the surface to be finished into that. Make sure that you apply a sufficient amount of wax and that you actually polish the excess off. There might be some crumbs stuck to the side, some edges there, you can clean those off as well, and you can get a very nice finish in this way, and also very sturdy as well. As I said, you can refinish afterwards, and should do that with the same color, of course. You can try to match the color, you can try to get a bit of an effect by using a different color wax. Generally, the colors that are available range from black to several brown tones, which is usually what shoes and leather goods come in, but we have also a red brown, we have a golden brown, we have a blue, we have a neutral. So there's a wide range, a wide selection. Give it a try, take a look what's available. Not every wholesaler stocks every color, but all of this is available, so the wholesalers, the distributors can order it either from Renia Germany directly or from a US distribution center. If you're on the other side of the Atlantic, it's all there. So give it a try, and I'm sure you will achieve great results.